Welcome to the Thoroughbred action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. The weekend is just around the corner. We've got 10 races on Friday. Let's take a look at those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course firm. The first race, a 6 furlong sprint, claiming Philly's 3-year-old Scratch the 6 totaled talent.
They're off. It's My Business is going to the front with La Hia de Olga to the outside. These two now kick away 3 from Kenny's Anti-Blue, who settles into stride early in third. Spa Town Parade is next, and Sweet Kalia is at the back of the field, trailing by 8 lengths. Up top, It's My Business and La Hia de Olga. They're a half length apart, now 4.5 ahead of Kenny's Anti-Blue. They ran a quarter in 22 and 3/5 seconds. Spa Town Parade is fourth, moving for the turn, 8 off the lead, and the whips out on Sweet Kalia to keep up. 2 of them up front, It's My Business and La Hia de Olga, and they continue to vie for command here. Kenny's Anti-Blue is 3 lengths off of them and unhurried for now. Then Spa Town Parade in fourth. They're coming toward the top of the stretch. It's My Business, La Hia de Olga, Kenny's Anti-Blue steadily coming up to them 3 wide, a 46 2/2 mile, and now Kenny's Anti-Blue and Jonathan Gonzalez breeze by the front runners and take over. It's My Business is next. Spa Town Parade is taken third and continues to progress into second behind Kenny's Anti-Blue. Kenny's Anti-Blue to beat Spa Town Parade. It's My Business third, and then La Hia de Olga.
Number 1, Kenny's Anti-Blue close it to winner for owner and trainer Steve Dwoskin, ridden to victory today by Jonathan Gonzalez. Second race, stretching out to a 1-turn mile. It's a maiden claiming event for maiden filly 3-year-olds. 8 runners going post with the off-time favorite was number 6, JoJo's Gal.
They're off. JoJo's Gal came out of there well. Also with good speed, Benny First Baby. And right in behind them, Felicidades and Rachel's Ticket as JoJo's Gal and Dylan Davis lead the way as they race out of the chute. And Felicidades is right alongside. These two match strides on the lead, 3 lengths ahead of Seduction, who's inside of Benny First Baby, who now takes third. And then it's Runaway Bridal in fifth, Rachel's Ticket 6th by another 4, then African Spring and Indigo Red. 24 2 was the first quarter. Up the backstretch, it is JoJo's Gal in front. Mild pressure by Felicidades, 3/4 of a length behind, second by 2 to Benny First Baby, who's well held at this stage third. And Rachel's Ticket, Runaway Bridal to the outside. Seduction is dropping back, and then Indigo Red and African Spring. 48 2 for a half mile. JoJo's Gal with some daylight, a 2-length lead now, but Benny First Baby continues to move up second. Felicidades drops back on the outside, passed by Runaway Bridal and Rachel's Ticket, and on the outside Indigo Red is gaining a bit of ground. Then Seduction and African Spring. JoJo's Gal and Benny First Baby, and they're well clear as they come to the top of the stretch, 3/4 in 1:14 1. And JoJo's Gal turns for home in control with a 3-length lead on Benny First Baby. Runaway Bridal's getting into the mix late on the outside, drawing up alongside of Benny First Baby into second, but JoJo's Gal's got it. JoJo's Gal and Dylan Davis pulling away as they come down to the wire. They're going to win convincingly over Runaway Bridal as Benny First Baby holds on for third over Indigo Red.
Number 6, the favorite JoJo's Gal, scores impressively, owned by Gatewood Bell and Wesley Ward, trained by Wesley Ward, ridden to victory today by apprentice Dylan Davis. We're going to take a short break, be back for the third race in just a minute.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
OBS, the 2-year-old source to the world in 2013. With undefeated juvenile champion Asia Express drawing high praise in Japan. 2-time Breeders' Cup champion Secret Circle. And Breeders' Cup 3rd mile winner Golden Sense in North America. Make plans to find your next champion at OBS 2-year-old sales in 2014. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Welcome back. Our third race of the afternoon is a 7-furlong sprint. It's a claiming event for 4-year-olds and upward. And we have one scratch in the race, and that's number 5, Power Lope.
They're off. Tarpey's Goal came out very well. Jersey Blue Giant is there. Holden Bullets, and on the far outside, Belief System, then Dream Maestro and Prado Dash at the back. 5 lengths separates the field. Holden Bullets and Tarpey's Goal up top, and they're a neck apart. 3 lengths ahead of Dream Maestro, running in third to the inside. Then it's Jersey Blue Giant, Belief System, and Prado Dash just to the inside of them as they continue through an opening quarter mile in 23 1/5 seconds. Holden Bullets on top. With a half mile to go, Tarpey's Goal 3/4 of a length behind. On the rail, it's Dream Maestro, Jersey Blue Giant alongside, Belief System on the far outside, and Prado Dash shuffled back. Only 3 lengths separates the entire field. Around the far turn, Holden Bullets, Tarpey's Goal, noses apart, 46 3 for a half mile. Then it's Jersey Blue Giant, Belief System caught out there wide, Dream Maestro and Prado Dash wide open as they come to the top of the stretch. Tarpey's Goal's trying to shake away. Corey Lannery and Tarpey's Goal off the turn in front. Dream Maestro with a clear run, now second to the outside. Jersey Blue Giant is third. Final furlong, Tarpey's Goal digs in. On the outside is Dream Maestro, but Tarpey's Goal just keeps on going on the rail. Corey Lannery and Tarpey's Goal putting away Dream Maestro to win. Then Prado Dash and Holden Bullets.
Number 4, Tarpey's Goal, draws off to win it by a couple of lengths. Owned by Mark Tarp. Trained by Dale Romans. Ridden to victory today by Corey Lannery. The 4th race, stretching it out to a 1-turn mile. It's a claiming event for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Jockey change in number 4, Hot Coffee. Make the rider, Luis Saez.
They're off. Hot Coffee is going out to the front. Steffi on the outside, also alert from the start. Jill's Image in between horses, and Lady Budapest on the inside are next, and then Arabian Dream, and at the back is Back in a Minute. It is Jill's Image on the outside and Lady Budapest at the rail. They're going to leave the chute together, and Arabian Dream will be third, just in behind them, 2 lengths off the lead. Then the favorite Steffi outside of Hot Coffee, and at the back it's Back in a Minute. Jill's Image has the lead through a 24 flat opening quarter mile. Lady Budapest vies for the front from the inside. They're on even terms now, and Arabian Dream is just off of them. Then Hot Coffee, followed by Steffi, who's 5th right now, within 4 lengths of the lead at the half-mile pole. Back in a Minute trails the field, and they ran by a half mile in 47 3. Into the turn they go. Lady Budapest by a neck. Jill's Image trying to hang in there, but starts to drop out of it. Arabian Dream now takes second, sets sail for the front runner. Arabian Dream rallies up to take the lead now. Has gone right by Lady Budapest on the turn. And then it's Hot Coffee. Steffi hasn't picked it up yet, still 5 lengths behind. Steffi just going evenly here, not picking it up yet. As they come toward the top of the stretch, 3/4, 113 flat. It is Arabian Dream, who now has a 3-length lead. And then comes Lady Budapest and Hot Coffee. Not today for Steffi. Final furlong, and Hot Coffee is coming after Arabian Dream. And Hot Coffee goes right on by a tiring Arabian Dream as Lady Budapest takes second. Hot Coffee to score. Lady Budapest, Arabian Dream, and Back in a Minute 4th.
Number 4, Hot Coffee serves up a winning performance, owned by Harold Queen, ridden today by Luis Saez, trained by David Fox. The 5th race on the firm turf course at 1 mile and 1/16. It's a starter optional claimer for 3-year-olds. We have 10 runners going posted with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're off. Contributor on the outside. Branded Hand along the rail and Tel Kentar between those two. I'm the Lucky One came out running in fourth as they head for the turn. And then it's Celiac Cause to the inside of Muser. Outside of them, Racetrack Romance. Break of another two back to All Tied Up, who was third last early and 6 lengths off the lead. And then it's Daddy's Kid and Party Ruler. So they make their way to the backstretch here, where the leader is Tel Kentar. Through an opening quarter mile in 24 2/5 seconds, a 30-1 long shot sets the pace. I'm the Lucky One sits second, a length and a half off the lead, and then Branded Hand, Contributor, Racetrack Romance to the outside, and Celiac Cause along the rail. Muser is in behind them, racing 6 lengths off the lead, 2.5 more back to All Tied Up, and then comes Daddy's Kid. Party Ruler is at the back. A half mile in 48 2/5 seconds. Tel Kentar by a length and a half. I'm the Lucky One second, Branded Hand third to the inside, Contributor fourth, and Racetrack Romance. On the rail, Celiac Cause and Muser squeezing through an opening between those two. And then comes All Tied Up, who's going to be brought to the far outside for a clear path. Daddy's Kid and Party Ruler next. Tel Kentar, Branded Hand closing on the outside. I'm the Lucky One between horses. 3 lengths back and All Tied Up is coming wide. In behind them, Muser. Celiac Cause is next. They're into the stretch. And it's Branded Hand. Branded Hand in front, a furlong to run. All Tied Up. On the outside comes on. Branded Hand passed by All Tied Up. Then Tel Kentar. I'm the Lucky One and Muser coming late, but it's All Tied Up to win it over Branded Hand. And then it was Muser, close fourth, Contributor, or I'm the Lucky One.
It's the favorite, number 7, All Tied Up, winning it for Dogwood Stable, trained by Todd Pletcher, and that gives jockey Luis Saez his second victory in a row. We're going to take a short break and be back for the 6th race in just a minute or so.
What a thriller in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Footliner digs deep. Mucho Macho Man, it's nose and nose to the wire. Fort Larned has won it.
But it is all Fort Larned. He went clear at the start. He was clear down the back. And he's coming home, turning handsprings. Fort Larned, brilliant in the Stephen Foster.
Fort Larned, new for 2014 at Adena Springs.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. Our 6th race of the afternoon. 7.5 furlongs on the turf. It's an allowance optional claimer for fillies and mares 4-year-olds and up. Scratch the main Trek only participant, number 8, 4, Aria.
They're off. She's Spooky out for the lead. Will to Shine on the outside, also fast from the beginning. Lil Red Cosette is away running in third. And then it's CC and Red in fourth, followed by Ready Signal, who's saving all the ground there into the turn. Break of another 3.5. Then comes Course Gold, followed by Revenue and Big Brown Brookski. They make their way to the backstretch, where it's She's Spooky leading Will to Shine by a length and a quarter. And these two are clear by about 4.5 lengths over Lil Red Cosette. The pace is hot, 22-1 was the opening quarter. CC and Red follows in fourth to the outside of Lil Red Cosette, 7 off the lead. Then Ready Signal to the inside. Course Gold sitting off this pace within 11 lengths of the lead right now. And then comes Revenue and still Big Brown Brookski at the back of the field. 45-3, a sharp half mile here for Edgard Zayas and She's Spooky on a 2-length lead. Will to Shine's under a ride's got to do better. It's 2.5 more to Lil Red Cosette, and now Ready Signal kicks it in. CC and Red's on the far outside. Course Gold is still 6 lengths behind as She's Spooky just motors along up front. She's Spooky's got another furlong to go and a 4-length lead over Ready Signal. Course Gold on the outside is third. She's Spooky still there. Ready Signal 3 lengths behind. Course Gold third. It's She's Spooky holding on. Over ready signal, course golden, will to shine.
Number 7, She's Spooky, takes them wire to wire and scores for owners Tim and Karen Mawini, trained by Alan Benning, ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. The 7th race, back on the fast main track. It's a 6-furlong sprint. It's a maiden fillies, 3-year-old state breds. Scratch the 1, Florida Sun. The jockey on the 8 is Joe Bravo.
They're off. And taking up at the break, Fantastic Voyage and Super Scoop. It's Senora Gina out for the lead. To the outside, Daring Kathy out with some early speed as well. A length and a half clear of Remarkable Teresa. My Novena to the inside and Harbor the Dream. And there's My Novena checking hard up the backstretch as well. Harmony Place now moves up into 5th. Super Scoop, after steadying at the start, is 9 lengths off the lead, and way last is Fantastic Voyage. 23 flat was the opening quarter. As they move into the turn, Senora Gina and Daring Kathy are 1-2. Outside of them, it's Harbor the Dream moving up in 3rd, followed by Remarkable Teresa. Harmony Place goes up on the outside. Then it's My Novena, Super Scoop, and Fantastic Voyage, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. Daring Kathy on the outside has taken the lead. A 46 2/2 mile. Daring Kathy turns for home and opens up to lead by 2 over Senora Gina. Then comes Remarkable Teresa to the outside in 3rd past the 16th pole. And there's no catching Daring Kathy. Daring Kathy and Luis Saez, 3rd win of the day. Senora Gina was 2nd, and then Remarkable Teresa and My Novena.
Number 7, Daring Kathy, scores for owner John Eaton and Steve Lehman, and that gives trainer David Forks his 2nd victory on the card, and that's number 3 for jockey Luis Saez. The 8th race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a maiden claiming event for maiden 3-year-olds. Jockey change on the 3, make the rider Manuel Cruz, and note the number 4 races with Lasix for the first time.
They're off. Honey again was off slowly. Kanai Warriors out quickly for the lead. Our Mystical Man is away in 2nd as the field makes their way toward the first turn. These two are 1-2, and then comes Larceny in My Heart. And really wide out there's Green Diamond Cat. Lost a lot of ground on the turn. Mows the Man's on the rail, and then Best of the Babies, followed by Paired. Giant Cat is 2nd last, and Honey again, after a slow beginning, is a good 14 off the lead. On to the backstretch they go, and it is Kanai Warrior and Kendrick Carmouche out there in front, 24 flat the opening quarter. Our Mystical Man 2nd by 2. And then it's Larceny in My Heart, who's a bit hard to control, 3rd to the outside of Mows the Man, a length and a half farther back, and then comes Giant Cat, who's made a middle move up into 5th now, within 5 lengths of the front. Then Best of the Babies, Green Diamond Cat, Paired in behind them, and Honey again is last. So they make their way into the far turn past a half in 48 and 3/5 seconds. And Kanai Warrior's been there all the way so far. Leads at a length and a half to Our Mystical Man in 2nd. 2.5 to Mows the Man. Then Larceny in My Heart. Best of the Babies rides the rail just to the inside of them. Paired is circling up 5 wide around Giant Cat and Green Diamond Cat, and they're into the stretch. And Kanai Warrior's still going strong. In fact, it's a 5-length lead. And then it's Our Mystical Man. Paired is finishing well on the far outside. It's Kanai Warrior 3 in front of Our Mystical Man, and Paired, who continues to gain good ground. But Kanai Warrior holds on. Then Paired, Our Mystical Man, and Green Diamond Cat.
Number 8, Kenai Warrior, wins it nicely for Roman Hill Farm LLC, trained by Anthony Pecoraro and ridden to victory today by Kendrick Carmouche. We'll take a break. Be back for the late Daily Double in just a minute or so.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
If you've got your crew in Miller Lite, you've got Miller time.
Grab me one.
It's Miller time!
But what if one of your crew is Ken Jeong?
Zoink!
What's with the pig? Wait.
No way! Did you teach him that?
Yeah, I did. Sorry I'm late. I came straight from work.
Man, this line's ridiculous. No joke. Ken!
I'm that guy from that thing!
Give me one. Miller Lite. Man, hey, wait.
It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Welcome back for our ninth and feature race. It's 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's an allowance optional claimer for 4-year-olds and upward. We have one jockey change in the race. Number 3, Lochte, make the rider Orlando Boca Chica.
They're off. Transcend on the inside out well. United States 1 has speed. Lochte between those two. Belvin broke last but is up running in 4th on the outside now as they race for the turn. Then it's back to Chairman Gary. Newfound Zapper is next on the outside. One Golden Road settles near the back of the field alongside of Zane as they race on that first turn. It is Transcend and United States 1. These two will make the pace to the backstretch. Lochte is running in 3rd position as they move on to the backstretch in 24 seconds flat. Then Belvin to the outside. Break of 3. Back to Chairman Gary. Newfound Zapper is next. One Golden Road and Zane right next to each other, 7 lengths off the lead. Transcend and Paco Lopez continue to lead the way with the United States 1 and Joe Bravo putting on the pressure second. Then it's Belvin, Lochte between horses, Chairman Gary along the rail, and Newfound Zapper. Joel Rosario's got one Golden Road, 4 lengths off the lead at the fence. Will need a way through there as the pack tightens up. And then comes Zane to the far outside, 48 and 2 for a half mile. Around the far turn they go. It is Transcend, United States 1, Belvin, Lochte right in behind them, Chairman Gary and Zane. One Golden Road's got no place to go. It's been blocked for a while now. Still no way out. Then comes Newfound Zapper, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. United States 1 on the inside, Transcend, and still one Golden Road needs a spot behind horses. Lochte now switches to the outside. Chairman Gary is there. Here comes Lochte. Lochte on the outside of United States 1, and everything went swimmingly for Lochte as he pulls away by 4. And then it was Transcend, followed by United States 1.
A very impressive score by number 3, Lochte, owned by Cross Sabres Farm, trained by Marcus Vitale, ridden to victory today by Orlando Boca Chica. The 10th and final race on the Friday card is 1 mile on the grass. Starter optional claimer, 4-year-olds and up. Scratch the 1, Big John B, the 5, Fan Base, the 6, Gentleman Jackson, and number 10, Madres.
They're off. Mr. Online is going to the front. Dr. Goldfarb on the outside, now sent along to show speed. And then it's Concert Stage, who came out running in 3rd, moving for the turn. And then Master Wesley 4th, saving all the ground there, now 3 lengths off the lead. They're being followed by Live in Joy. Then it's a break of another 3 to Political Courage, who was a little bit slow to start, but is ahead now of Hey Leroy and Dr. Chase as they make their way to the backstretch. 23 and 1, a sharp first quarter for Dr. Goldfarb, who's got a 2-length lead on Mr. Online onto the backstretch. And then it's Concert Stage 3rd by another 4, then Master Wesley and Live in Joy right together. 3.5 to Political Courage. After that is Hey Leroy. Dr. Chase is last, 14 lengths off the lead. Up the backstretch, it is still Dr. Goldfarb, who went 46 and 3 for a half mile. Mr. Online now draws up alongside, and Concert Stage is right up with those, and Mr. Online now takes the lead. Mr. Online to the front. And then Dr. Goldfarb back to second. Concert Stage. Master Wesley is right in contention with Live in Joy, who's moving quickly on the far outside. Master Wesley able to save a little bit of ground. They're coming to the top of the stretch. Mr. Online, the leader. Master Wesley on the far outside. Live in Joy, and then Concert Stage. But Mr. Online's running strong. Mr. Online with a 5-length lead on Master Wesley, Live in Joy, and a late run from Longshot Hey Leroy on the far outside. It is Mr. Online. Hey Leroy finished strong second, and then it's either Live in Joy or Master Wesley, followed by Concert Stage.
Number 3, Mr. Online, just cruises under the wire for owner Tim Donahue, trained by Mike Pino, and that gives jockey Kendrick Carmouche his 2nd win on the card. In the pick 4, 4 of 4 paid $108.75. The pick 5, 5 of 5, $502.40. 4 of 5, $9.05. Numerous tickets in the pick 6, 6 of 6, $9.94. The carryover, a very nice $166,465.04. And that wraps up Friday's card. Remember, on Saturday, we've got the Grade 2 Forward Gal and the Grade 2 Holy Bull. They are shaping up to be two fantastic races. You got to come out and visit us this weekend at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.